So, I've done a blonde, I've done a West Coast IPA, I've done a red ale, I've done a Pilsner, I've done a Scotch ale. What else have I done? I did something else too. What was that other one? I don't remember, but hey, we got a new beer from Brock Street Brewing Company. Not new to them, but new for me. So let's do this, guys. Beer, 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 beer. Hello everybody, welcome back to me, Maple Brewski from the Rooski Brewski Review. And today the beer that I have for you is by the Brock Street Brewing Company out in Whitby, Ontario. And today the beer is their Lagered Amber Ale. Boom. Coming in at 4.8% alcohol by volume. Definitely a very, again, interesting can design. Looks like they got a pirate with a parrot riding a ship with one peg leg. One peg leg. Kind of hard to see and decipher and whatnot. I think their can designs are definitely unique, but they're quite busy, in my opinion. But yes, Lagered Amber Ale coming in at 4.8% alcohol by volume, 23 IBUs listed on the can. Great time. So, with that said, let's crack this bad boy open. That kind of sprayed a little everywhere, so watch out for that if you get a can. Actually, this one's quite full. I love it when there's a full can. Let's pour it into my Wellington pint glass and let's see what we got. There we go. That's about half, maybe a touch more, touch less. I don't know. But amber, it is. It is quite amber. Very clear. Not too many bubbles coming up, but a little bit of an off-white, slightly tanned head on top. But yes, very clear. Definition of an amber ale as far as color goes for the beer. It looks pretty amber to me. Let's have a smell. On the nose, caramel, toffee. Slightly metally or metallic. I usually get that from amber ales. Slight toasted grain. A little bit of a bready note at the back. Not. I wouldn't say white bread. I would say more of like a brown or more like whole wheat or like a multi-grain or rye. Rye? No, I wouldn't say rye. But definitely more of a browner, mid, darker bread. Not white, but like slightly under it. Toasted bread. That works for me. Yeah, caramel, slight toffee. A little bit of toasted bread. A little bit darker bread, not too dark. Yeah, pretty straightforward. Let's have a sip. On the sip, caramel for sure. Caramel 100%. A little bit of graininess going on in there. Again, slightly white to toasted to like a light brown bread in a sense. Sort of what I'm getting. Medium to light bodied, I'd say. But so far, so good. Cheers, everybody. Let's keep on drinking. Yeah. Not a huge ton, big pronounced flavor. Definitely a little bit more reserved, but not to a big degree like a lager, like a regular lager or a light beer by any means. Definitely a little bit more malty. And by malty, I mean caramels, toffees, slight toasted graininess as well. Not as rich compared to the traditional red ale, and not as full-bodied as the traditional red ale. But definitely a bit more richer, a bit more in your face compared to say their Pilsner or their blonde ale. Sorry. So far, so damn good. Yeah, it's an amber ale. For me, amber ales, I do get a bit of a metallic-y taste off them. This one isn't too intense on that note, which is good, which I do really like. I don't know why amber ales give me that metallic-y taste. That's one thing I've always wondered. Probably something I should bring up to probably my sensory teacher, because obviously he would know why that is. But yeah, this one definitely a lot lesser on that, which I do like quite a bit. This and the Hop City Barking Squirrel, that's an amber lager as well, I'm pretty sure. Very good on that note of a less metallic-y tasting sort of thing, but something to note. Still damn good. Again, medium to light bodied, closer to a medium bodied beer. Good effervescence. Sorry, a little bit more than the traditional red. Not as much as the blonde, not as much as the Pilsner. A good, happy medium. Moving over to the can, Brock Street Brewing Lagered Red Ale. Again, Lagered Red Ale. Sorry, Lagered Amber Ale. Pirate, not peacock, parrot. Sorry, losing my mind. Descriptions, history. Do we want to read the history or the about us? No, we've read the about us a tons of times before. It's just talking about the brewery. So we'll go to the history portion. The Amber Ale is closely related to the traditional Irish red, yet slightly lighter in color. The ambers that dominate today's market originated on the Pacific West Coast. These beers tend to have moderate body and a mild caramel finish, but can vary tremendously in hop bitterness and aroma. Our amber ale uses top fermenting yeast and lagers exclusively to ensure an incredibly smooth finish. Yes, on the hoppy note, what did they say here? Sorry, I'm very short-term memory loss at the moment. Yeah, tremendous hop bitterness. Yeah, but this one, not too much. Definitely more of a between grassy and more so on a earthier hop flavor, and then not too much in the aroma, but definitely in flavor. You're not getting anything tropical or anything too bitter, which is nice. Ingredients: water, malted barley, hops, and yeast. Date code. Oh no, I almost spilt the beer. Date code. Where's the date code? I do not see one. Uh-oh. Nope, I don't see a date code anywhere. No, as I spin the can around and do my up and down glance, I do not see a date code. So, a bit of a bummer there. No, even somewhat of a unknown date code, just because the traditional red ale, I think the blonde ale, and a couple others had some sort of coating on them. This one does not, so something to note. Moving over to the website now, brockstreetbrewing.com. You go to the beer section, you scroll down a little bit, and you do find the Amber Lagered Ale. 4.8%, like I said, right? It all matches up. 4.8, 23, there we go. Yep, 4.8 ABV, 23 IBUs. Listing the ingredients. Premium Amber Ale is brewed using only 4 ingredients: water, barley, hops. The hops are Fuggles and Willamette, and yeast. And tasting notes is lightly malty aroma, which follows through to the body. Amber has a clean, crisp finish with little residual sweetness. Yes. Awards: silver medal winner at the 2018 Canadian Brewing Awards. Moving over to Untapped, Lagered Amber Ale has been given a 3.46 bottle caps out of 5, and that's out of 855 ratings. Overall, pretty damn good. Medium bodied, caramel. Like I said earlier, toffee, not so much, but lightly present, I want to say. Definitely a little bit more brown, or not brown, but like toasted bready, a little bit brown bready, we'll go with that. Slightly biscuity, a little bit earthy as well. in terms of what's given off by the hops or whatnot, but fairly solid, not metallic-y as some other amber ales are that I've experienced. But just so you guys know, as for pricing, it does come in the 24 assorted pack for $75, which is on sale at the time of recording in late April. Regular price $81.30, still a solid price. If you want to buy it just on its own, though, you're going to be paying how much? $3.20 for the 473 ml tall boy can. So not too bad of a price for the beer. It is a solid beer. After all, it is a solid amber ale that I think a lot of people can get behind, even if you're not a traditional craft beer drinker or diving into this segment of beer. It's something easy to come to if you're coming off of say your Buds, Canadians, Labatt's, Coors kind of stuff. Gives you a little bit of added flavor if you're into that kind of thing, but not too drastic of a jump. Solid stuff. Like I said, medium to light body, definitely more on the medium side. Fairly effervescence, blends well, everything goes well together. No real big complaints. Solid stuff, nothing fancy. Cheers on the final sip. Let's go rate ratings and wrap this thing up. Overall, for Brock Street Brewing Company's Lagered Amber Ale, pretty good stuff. Not too bad. A solid 7.5 out of 10. As for presentation, like I said, the can designs don't really fit Brock Street in my opinion, but they are fancy and they are a little wild and kind of hard to read at the same time. But information is there, history about the beer and the style, about the brewery, ingredients, ABV, IBUs on this can, no brewed on or packaged on or best before dates listed though. So a bit of a bummer there. Website looking good. Then again, remember, I do want to see maybe a picture of the beer on the beer section itself, but the online store definitely makes up for that. ABV, IBUs listed, tasting notes, awards, ingredients, all listed there on the website. Good stuff. Presentation in and itself gets a solid 7.5 for me as well. Before I leave you guys, if you have any comments, questions, or beers you want to review in the future, you can leave all that information down in the comment box below. If you want to go ahead and like this video or subscribe to me, Maperuski, that would be greatly appreciated as well. And with all that said, that's going to do it for me, Maperuski, and like I always say, crack a beer and enjoy. Cheers. So let's pour this fourth and final beer up of the night. Bum bum ba ba bum. Yes, I've had a few, but it's no problem, 'cause they've been spaced out, and I've had palate cleansers in between them all. Cheers.